What is up, everyone? My name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I'm a musician that reacts to video game music. And today I'm going to be doing a double feature for the Final Fantasy XIV fans. This is Exponential Entropy, aka Cruise Chaser's theme. I'm doing the original, and then I'm doing the Primals version, requested by Unlikely Raven and Raffle Gnome. So let's go. Interesting name. Exponential entropy. To me, that means kind of like spiraling downwards very quickly, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. Let us begin. Oh, right away. Okay. Oh, it's a boss. Okay. I think 9 times out of 10, if I hear FF14 music, it's a boss. This reminds me of like when my channel first started. This vocalist and this vibe. What's he saying? Forward and back? I don't have lyrics on the screen, so. Whoa. Whoa. Song's getting weird. Really heartfelt lyrics. Well, at least I know the song now. Oh wait, it changed. Ooh. I like this right here. Wow, you know what this sounds like? This sounds really close to another song I've heard before. What song is that? Oh my god, it sounds so much like it. Have I heard that before? Where have I heard that before? Let's continue. This song is interesting. Ah, I just remembered. I just remembered, I think. Yeah, I think it is. We'll check it later. Oh, it says the song title. Exponential Entropy. Okay. And then forward and back. This is kind of a suggestive song name. Never mind. Can't wait to hear the Primals version. It's catchy. middle section? Nope, not yet. I feel like I'm getting rickrolled. Is this the 14 version of getting rickrolled? This sounds like Rob Zombie. This is a cool stage, by the way. This sounds like Rob Zombie, not the other part. I don't know what he's saying though. Oh, it's over. Okay, and we're back. This is going to be the Primals version. Interesting song, but I'm going to wait. This is requested by Rufflenome. Let's get into some more Exponential Entropy. Okay. Already much different. Okay. Less emphasis on the electronic and more band arrangement. Is this the anthem for insane people? Doing the same thing over and over and over, expecting a different result? That's cool. It's not too different. Pretty much the same energy. Oh, I just heard the piano there at the very end. I have a feeling this comment section for this video is going to be toxic. There we go. That sounds like the Primals to me. It's the same vocals though. I thought it was going to be a different version, but it's pretty identical. Right on a airship? It's basically the same song. Just a tiny little bit of a different flair. It's kind of fitting how this song is so similar with these lyrics going on. It's like, it's just the same thing over again. I feel like I'm getting rickrolled. This sounds very soaking to me. Like this has all of like flavorings on it. Soken really likes his motifs, light motifs. I can't remember what song that is. It's either Metal or For Justice Metal. One of those. I think. That bass is chunky though. Exponential Entropy. Okay. Well, I have 3 words to describe this whole song. Can you guess what they are? I'll wait. It's okay. Take your time. Yes, you're right. It is What the Hell. Or did you think I was going to say Forward and Back? No, the song is really cool. This is the kind of thing I like about 14 and VGM in general. There's no rules. No one says you have to sing a whole verse or 10 verses. Why not say the same thing over and over? Why not? You know what I mean? But it's kind of funny because I said at the beginning, I'm like, this name is weird. Exponential Entropy? That to me, that sounds like, you know, spiraling downwards or some kind of like losing your mind. And lo and behold, forward. I think I've heard it. I think I heard those 3 words like 200 times in the past 10 minutes. So it was really cool. Besides the obvious like meme factor, I don't know if this is an actual meme. Sorry if you actually find it kind of serious, but I couldn't help but laugh at it and with it. I'm not gonna lie though, the second version honestly was pretty identical, and I'm talking like almost 1-to-1 copy, unless I'm missing something. Because when I think of the Primals, I guess I normally think of like their live sound, but to me it sounded like they took almost all the original stems and then just put it onto like a little heavier guitar stuff. But it was pretty much the same thing. And it's not a matter of which one I preferred. It was just more like, they're pretty dang similar, to the point where it's almost hard to distinguish them both, at least for someone who just heard it for the first time. So, very interesting. It had a very Soken sound to me. I don't know how else to explain that, but you know, I've heard so many 14 songs, and he just has this kind of flair. And you know, it's like multiple vocals, it's the yelling, it's the catchy hooks, it's all that combined. I used to kind of not be able to distinguish Nobuo and Soken. I know, it's crazy, but hear me out. At first, you know, I started listening to Soken first, and I was like, oh, okay. And then I heard some Nobuo stuff. I'm like, oh, now that I've been around a while, it's like, oh, okay, they're like way different. There's more composers as well, but like, it's just funny how like before, how much my ear has like grown since then, because there's no way in hell now I would ever confuse that with anyone else, especially Nobuo. So it was like, oh, okay, well this sounds like, that's what I mean by like, it sounds very Soken to me, which is not a bad thing. Dude is a mastermind genius of catchy hooks and stuff that gets stuck in your head, forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. So, just one quick thing. To me, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. To me, this is like a single reaction instead of like 2. I'm not gonna lie. The second one was the same to me. But disregarding that, the song as a whole, very simple formula, easy to grasp. Not just lyrics, but chord progression and everything. Cool use of guitars, pianos, Although everything is kind of subtle, nothing really like stands out. Everything is just kind of there, and it's more to focus on the catchy rhythm of the song and of course the lyrical content, if you want to call it that. But when it did get interesting, because I don't know what the lyrics are saying during there was other stuff being said. I couldn't hear what they were saying though. I did hear the name of the song, Exponential Entropy. But the part where it got kind of heavier sounding, to me that sounded like Dragula from Rob Zombie, which I think pretty much everyone has heard at some point in their life by now. It's just one of those songs that just everyone's heard. But you might hear what I'm talking about if you check that out. I'll put it in the comments. And then finally, don't quote me, I could be wrong, but to me this sounded... Actually, it didn't sound... I'm pretty sure it's the same exact vocal line also taken out into another song. I don't know which came first, but it's either Metal or Brew Justice. I heard both of those. I don't know if there's more. I don't remember, but I remember those two. And the only reason I remember them, because mind you, I've heard a lot of music since then, so I can't remember every song. But the reason I remember is because I pulled out my guitar for that one, right? I pulled out my guitar, which is rare, and I learned it. And I remember the chord progression. I'm like, oh, that's that little surf rock thing that I talked about before. And it had that, like, same vocal line. And I'm pretty sure that... I just don't know which one it is. I don't know if it was a Brute or Metal. Either way. So that tells me this is part of that. Phase 1, Phase 2, Phase 3, or something in that realm. I don't know this game. I'm sorry if I sound like a dumbass, but obviously it's related somehow. But it took months and months, but I finally heard a motif that I could recognize that didn't blend in. It's different enough, you know, the vocals are so heavily affected, and it just sounds like gibberish. I think that's why I remember it, because I don't know what they're saying. It's just like, but I can hear the melody of the vocal line. So, well, the song is very interesting. It's not bad. It's just funny. I was having a good time with it. But to me, it feels like more like a meme song, because I'm not gonna lie, the first video had 1 million+ views on it, and when I think of that number, which is massive, I don't immediately go, oh, this is just a really good song. In my initial reaction to it, I always think of like, this has to be like a meme or something, because it got spread around over and over and over, and people just kept clicking it, which is why I kept making the comparison to Rickroll. So, although it is a good song, it does feel a little like a joke. Hopefully it's not, and I'm not trying to say it is a joke. It's just a feel-good time, let's put it that way. It's a feel-good, funny song that makes no sense to me, because I see a giant mech thing and forward and back and forward and back. And as far as I'm concerned, unless I missed something, I think the Primals version was nothing special, and I do not mean that in a bad way. I just mean it just didn't deviate at all. I've heard different versions, I've heard remake, I've heard different stuff, even within the same video, just like this one, and there's clearly a difference. This one, not enough for me to be like, oh, I just feel like I heard an extended mix of the first one. Anywho, before everyone gets their pitchforks ready, I'll get out of here. If you want to submit a song for me to listen to, you could do so on Patreon or PayPal. Either are okay, but neither are necessary. They just guarantee that I will check out your song, if you don't mind waiting. If you do not want to wait, there is the Platinum tier on Patreon, which expedites your request to the top of the list. Also, you don't have to wait. And I should say also your backlog gets honored as well. A big shout out to Fly, Justin, Orange, Rogue Monk, and Vincent for being Platinum supporters. Thank you to Unlikely Raven and Raffle Gnome for submitting that. For all of you 14 watchers that are still along the ride with me, praying that I play this game one day, which I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm just pissing off all the 14 fans at once. My name is Jesse. I'm going to get out of here. Until next time, dudes and dudettes, have a good day.